This is Jay Noland, CSO with Rain International, also partner here with the company, and I wanted to take some time to be able to help you understand our powerful compensation plan, go through the details, show you the ins and outs, how to be able to make money, how to be able to qualify to make even more money, and to really help you understand where your money's coming from. Because when a person understands with our Rain compensation plan where the money's coming from, they get more excited, they talk to more people, and they grow their business. Now, there's three types of people that are making money with our company. You've got some folks that are just looking to supplement their income. That's the first type of person. The second type of person wants to replace their income. They don't want a job anymore. And then the third type of person wants financial freedom. They want to be able to live life on their terms, go where they want, when they want, with whoever they want, and still have strong residual income coming in week after week, month after month, year after year. Whichever one of those fits you, that's totally up to you. So you will find with our compensation plan, it's incredibly balanced. There's something here for everybody. And so we want you to be able to run with this compensation plan at the pace you want to run it. So I'll take you through some incredible insights with our compensation plan, and then guess what? You'll be able to see the power to run as slow or as fast as you want. Now let's get into it. First and foremost, let's talk about our income disclaimer here. Because of the power of our compensation plan, it's important to make sure you understand that any earnings information, statements regarding income, or testimonials, or any examples with our compensation plan are used solely to explain how the compensation plan works and are not representative or guarantees of any type of earning that you're going to get or earnings you will receive with our company. Individual income results may vary significantly. Now, what does that mean? Whatever you do, whatever you earn, whatever you produce is what you're going to make. This is your own business. And again, grow it as big or as small as you want. Just understand you'll get paid based upon your efforts. Now, our compensation plan, we really break it down into three different sections. You have the front end, you have the middle, and then you have the back. We have our retail program, and in some countries, we have our preferred customer program, not all countries. Then we have our live Rain partner teams. We have our first order bonuses. Some of you know those as fast start bonuses. Then we have our first order bonus match. And that is basically taking care of the front end of our compensation plan. That's designed, the front end, to help produce thousands, hundreds, or even thousands per week. So hundreds or thousands per week. Now, the middle part of our compensation plan is where we guarantee with the back end a 50% payout. So starting with the middle, that's where we have our dual team commissions. That's the two-team system that goes through infinity. And then we have our executive bonus pool, where we take 1.5% of the CV of the company, put it in the pool, and share with all of those at those particular qualified ranks, which we'll talk about here shortly. Now, the middle is designed to help an individual earn thousands or tens of thousands per week. Very, very powerful. Now, our back end is where our generation check match bonus comes in, as well as the lifestyle bonus. Now, this is important, that this particular part of our plan is designed to produce tens of thousands per week to hundreds of thousands per week. Extremely powerful. So notice that the middle and the back, with our company, we guarantee a 50% payout. So there's no games. We don't play around here. A lot of companies will pay out 32 to 38% with their compensation plan. We're saying 50% guaranteed payout in addition to the front end. That's how powerful our compensation plan is. Now, the first part of our compensation plan is our retail sales program. The customers are the foundation of the Rain compensation plan. Now, how do you get retail commissions? Well, you can go share our products with friends, families. You can have home parties, kiosk programs. It's really unlimited the way that you can share these products. And what I've done here is put together a simple theoretical example. Let's just say your average profit per customer during the course of a month is $50 per customer. Now, why do I put $50 in this example? Is because most customers will use 2 to 3 boxes of our products per month, or 2 or 3 of our products. So whether that be our Soul, our Core, our Form, or the Fuse, our customers are the backbone of the business. And so when you're sharing these products with people, you'll understand that they're highly consumable, and people, once they start using them, they tend to want to use them over and over again. So if you just had 10 customers in this example that was making $50 profit per customer, that would be an extra $500 per month. 20 customers at $50 profit per customer is an extra $1,000 per month. 100 is an extra $5,000 per month. That's an extra $60,000 per year just in retail profits. Now that's more than a lot of folks make working a full-time job. And that's just the first way you get paid with our compensation plan, is just sharing these products with people that you know. You get the products at wholesale, you sell them at retail, which means you buy low, you sell high. Very powerful part of our compensation plan. Now again, in some countries, not all countries, we have our preferred customer program. And what we do is that we share this in the countries that this is available. You can go out and share this with folks, and some folks will want to get the products at a discount, so they'll sign up on an auto ship program, which means they're going to get their products auto delivered to them every month. So this enables you to still make profit for every box, for example, that each one of these people are trying. So I'm going to use Soul in this example. So a box of Soul or a box of Core, right? If a person puts that on an auto ship and they don't want anything to do with the business, they just want to get involved from a wholesale customer level, you will still get $20 per box. And we will still throw around $10 in personal volume into our compensation plan, which you'll see how powerful that is here in just a little bit. So if a person, for example, over the course of the month has 5 boxes going out, let's just say of Soul or Core or Form, that's $20 times 5. That's an extra $100. Now remember, a lot of customers will get more than 1 box. So just think if you had 5 boxes going out. That doesn't mean that's 5 separate people. It could just be 5 boxes at 20. That's an extra $100. 10 boxes is an extra $200. 25 boxes is an extra $500. 100 boxes is an extra $2,000 in this example. And we offer a risk-free 30-day money-back guarantee. That's the power of our products. We're so confident. So again, if you got some folks that want to get involved with the company and get the products at wholesale, as long as they're willing to commit on an auto ship that they can cancel at any time and it's risk-free, then guess what? You can make some great preferred customer commissions here for the countries that this is available in. Now, another way that you can earn with our company is through our Rain Partner Team. We call this 2 who get 2. So you get started, and then, for example, you set a box of Soul on an auto ship. And then you get 2 other people to do the same. Once those 2 people do the same thing, so you personally sponsor 2 people that gets 2 people and say everybody's on a box of product, then what happens is you have built a Rain Partner Team. Now your box the next month, or $65 US credit, will go into the back office to where you can use that credit any way that you want. Now you can build up to 4 live Rain Partner Teams, which means you could earn up to 4 boxes of product free, or $260 US per month in free product, which means technically that you would never have to really pay for your products. Let's say you were using 1 or 2 boxes yourself per month and you had another couple of boxes free, where you can go sell those again at retail profit and make additional money. Just get 2 to get 2, and doing that 4 times as a max. You can do it as many times as you want, but we will pay up to 4 boxes free, or $260 US. Now, the next way we get paid is our first order bonus. Now, again, some people know this as a fast start bonus, and this is based upon when a person purchases a product package. So we've got some different packages with our company. We have a basic pack. We have, and that comes with 50 CV. So a person purchases that, that's 50 CV. You're going to make 40% of a first order bonus. Now you can make up to 50% if you purchase a bronze pack or higher. So these commissions, instead of being at 40%, can be 50%. So now if a person purchases a builder pack, right, that's 100 CV attached to that pack, you'll make $40, or $50 if you're working at 50%. If a person purchases a bronze pack, 300 CVs attached to that pack, that's $120 at 40%. If you're working at 50%, that's $150. If a person purchases a gold pack, that's 500 CV attached to that pack, and then that's going to pay you $200 at the 40% FOB. Or if you're working at 50%, that'll pay you $250. If a person purchases an elite pack, that's 1,000 CV attached to that pack. That's going to be a $400 payout to you if you sold the pack personally at 40%. Or if you're working at 50%, that's $500. Again, you get to 50% by simply purchasing a bronze pack or higher. So if you start with a bronze pack, for life, every time you sell a pack, you'll make a 50% first order bonus rather than a 40%. So an example here, again, one gold pack is paying $200 at the 40% FOB, or $250 at the 50% FOB. So if you sold 5 personal gold packs in the course of a month, that'd be an extra $1,000 or an extra $1,250, depending on what percentage you're working at. We always suggest for the people that are wanting to go a little faster, wanting to maybe replace their income, not have a job, or financial freedom, we always suggest that those people start with the bronze pack or higher, so they're not leaving commissions on the table. More commitment to the company, more commitment going back out to you. It's a very, very fair compensation plan. Now, our first order bonus match is when you personally sponsor someone, and then they go out and they sell a pack to someone. They're going to make the FOB, so they will make the first order bonus, but you can make a match of 10%. Now, in order to be eligible to receive FOBMs or first order bonus matches, you need to be active with a minimum of 100 PVQ, so personal volume and qualification volume. Very, very important. So instead of 50, which are, the bottom of our compensation plan is only based on 50 PV, you have to be at 100, which is basically just a couple boxes of soap, which you're going to probably use anyway. So very important. So if you have somebody that you personally sponsor, so if you notice here, there's you personally sponsor someone, they personally sell a pack. They sell a basic pack, they're going to make the 40 to 50%. You're going to make the 10%, as long as you make sure that you're on the 100 PV order yourself. So in that example there, you're going to make $5 if they sold a builder pack at 100 CV. You'd make $10. They sold a bronze pack at 300 CV. You'd make $30. If they sold a gold pack, they would make their 40 to 50%. You would make 10% of that 500 CV, which would be $50. If they sold the elite pack, they're going to make, for example, $400 to $500, but then you would make a 10% match off of that 1,000 CV. You'd pick up $100. So that's very, very powerful. So if you had someone, for example, that you sponsor, say over in this example, you sponsor 2 people, and then they went out and sold 2 gold packs each. So you'd pick up, for example, $50 FOBM, which is your match bonus. You pick up 50 times 4, which is $200. So this thing can get very powerful, especially if you're sponsoring a lot of folks with product packages and they're going out there showing other people how to build their business with product packages. It gets very lucrative very fast. Now, our executive leadership bonus, this is based upon those who are qualified at the ranks of bronze, silver, and gold. So bronze through gold, bronze, silver, and gold, and your rank determines what amount of shares that you get. We take 1.5% of the entire company CV. So this is the global CV at the time of this recording. We're in around 27 countries around the world. So if you reach bronze, silver, gold, which I'll show you how to qualify for those levels later on in this training, then you'll get the share in 1.5%. So every sale that comes into the company, you'll get paid on. It's awesome. So we share this with our beginning ranks, the ranks that are starting to hit and starting to build some significant team volume. Then we say we're going to share with you. Again, once you're a bronze, you get 1 share. A silver executive gets 2 shares. Gold executive gets 3 shares. Again, this is paid out every single week. So it's a very powerful, powerful part of our compensation plan. So you want to quickly get to bronze, silver, gold as fast as possible so you get the share in this awesome bonus here. Now, the next part of our bonus is the dual team commissions. Now this starts the middle part. So what I've talked about before this is the front end of our compensation plan. Now we'll move into the middle part of our compensation plan. Now this dual team is where things get exciting, and very powerful. Now this is important. In order to be dual team qualified, you have to have at least 50 PV in your own, that's your own personal order or orders coming from your customers. And you have to have two people. You sponsor one on your left team, one on your right team. I explain that here in just a little bit more depth, but just understand you got to have yourself dual team qualified in order to get paid in a dual team. Now, if you want to get that match bonus we talked about before, instead of you being at 50, be at 100. So to take advantage of most of our compensation plan, when you're getting rolling, I always suggest, and we suggest, that you get on at least a 100 PV order so you're not leaving any money on the table. But we didn't want people to miss out on this powerful part of the compensation plan in case they wanted to be able to start out a little bit lower, but don't leave money on the table if you don't have to. Now, let's get into it. I'm going to give you an example here. First of all, let's break it down. Dual team commissions. Get paid weekly. This gets paid out every single week. What we do is we add up the total volume on each side of your team. You have a left team and a right team. This is paid out in increments of 300 CV. So every time you have 300 CV on your left team and 300 CV on your right team, we call that a cycle. Now you can earn up to 334 cycles, or that's around $10,000 per week. Do you understand what I'm saying when we talk about this is where things get exciting and more powerful? By staying active, any remaining points that are left over after we pay out on those cycles will continue to roll into the next week. Let's look at this example here. Let's say that in this particular week, you've got 9,000 CV points on your left team, 20,000 CV points on your right team. What we do is we pay out 5% of each side, increments of 300, or 10% of your lesser side. Very, very simple here. So we, just to keep it easy, we'll just take 10% of the lesser side, or, like I said, 5% of each side. To keep it simple, we'll say 9,000 here. You've got several increments of 300. So over here, what we'll do is we'll take all 9,000 and we'll pay you 10% of that 9,000, which is $900. Now we'll subtract 9,000 from your other team. Remember, every time you have 300, 300, so you have several 300s there. Then we're going to pay you on both of those sides, 5% on both sides, or 10% of the lesser side. That's going to leave you 11,000 CV remaining for the next week on your right team in this example. So as soon as you hit 300 more points on your left team going into the next week, that's going to pay you another $30. So every time you got 300 on that lesser team, that's $30 every single time. And you just got to imagine, this is infinite. So what we do is we cap these at how much you can make per rank. So very important, and I'll go over how much you can make per rank when we get into the qualifications, so you understand that you don't want to leave money on the table, and you also understand how powerful this is, that everybody that's on your left team, meaning anybody you personally sponsor, anybody they sponsor, and all their customers through infinity, that adds up into that particular team's points, the left team and right team. Extremely powerful. Now, let's talk about our back end. This is where it gets unbelievably crazy, because there you're getting paid from so many different people that it's almost hard for the mind to wrap around, but you'll see it in your RAIN back office. It breaks it down into detail so you know who all you're getting paid on. Now, in order to get paid a generation check match bonus, you have to be bronze executive or higher. Again, I'll teach you how to qualify. Now, this pays up to 7 generations deep, right? 7 generations deep. So not 7 levels, 7 generations. And a generation is considered a bronze executive or higher. So as the computer begins to look down, it's looking for bronze executives or higher. So this is based upon your sponsorship tree. Now, as you look here, we do a 50% guaranteed payout in our dual team. Now, these people here, when you look at this particular example, somebody that's in your dual team that you personally sponsor, they could fall at different levels in the dual team because there's only 2 spots available in the dual team. Now, in this example here, these light green shaded people here are what we would consider people that you have personally sponsored. You don't know how this is going to work because this works fast because everybody only has 2 front levels. So these people here, for example, this person on your right might be somebody you personally sponsored, but this person in blue might have came from somebody up above them that was filling in their dual team. But if they fall in your organization, you get paid in the dual team off of their volume. So that person's volume in blue, it all counts for you in the dual team. But now in the Generation Check Match bonus program, it only looks at people you personally sponsored and who they've sponsored and sponsored, and so forth, so on through 7 generations. So you'll notice these here, all of these light green people that are here, even though you see them at different levels in your dual team here, they're all front level to you in the sponsor tree. Now, you don't have to keep track of it. Our multi-million-dollar computer system will keep track of it for you, and you'll be able to see how you're making dual team commissions and also how you're making Generation Check Match here through your sponsorship tree. Very powerful. Now, here's a theoretical example. Again, whatever's left over after we pay out the executive match bonus and the dual team bonus, whatever's left over, we take the rest of that and push it into the Generation Check Match bonus, part of our compensation plan. Now, in this example, let's just say there was 10% left over. Say we took 40% of all the CV that came into the company and say that got paid out into the dual team and into the executive bonus pool, right? Remember bronze, silver, gold? Say 40% went over there. Say 10% is left over because we're guaranteeing a 50% payout. Now, let's say your organization looks like this. Let's say these folks here in black, these were like the light green colored folks. I'm making a little bit more, making it stand out here a little bit more. So these people here, say you sponsored 4 people, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, they begin to start sponsoring people who sponsor people who sponsor people, and that is your sponsorship tree. As these people are earning commissions, you're eligible to start earning a Generation Check Match as long as you are bronze, executive, and higher or higher. Now, each level starting at bronze, so bronze will pay you an additional generation. So bronze will pay you 1 generation, silver will pay you 2, gold will pay you 3, platinum will pay you 4, pearl will pay you 5, sapphire will pay you 6 when you hit diamond and above. So we got diamond, black ring diamond, double black ring diamond, and triple. So from diamond above, you get all 7 generations. So the faster you can get up this compensation plan, and I'll show you how to rank advance in a moment, the better and the more depth you get paid in this check generation bonus here. So this is awesome. Watch it. Let's just say 10% is left over. Now let's just say this person here on your first level made $2,400 in their dual team commissions. If 10% here, as long as you're bronze, over here you pick up $240. You see that? Say the second person didn't earn any commissions, so you pick up 0. Say the third person made 30, so you make 10% of that 30. That's $3. Say the fourth person made $1,200, you pick up 10% of that. In this example, that's $120. Then the computer goes and looks and starts going down. Now you'll notice this is still first generation because all these people here are not a fully qualified bronze until it finds another fully qualified bronze, which is somebody doing 1,500 in CV on their left team, 1,500 CV on their right team. Again, I'll break that down in a second. Just giving you a quick snapshot. Until somebody's doing that 1,500 on their team, that's 3,000 in their dual team volume, and they've met the other qualifications, they're not bronze. So the computer's going to do a sweep on all these checks and pay you, in this example, 10%. And as you can see, all this can add up. You see that $60 that person earns there? That's paying you 6. See that $1,500 that person earning there? That's paying you $150. You see? That 420 that person earned there, that's paying you 42. It's just going to sweep all the way until it finds the next bronze executive. Now, in order for you to get paid in this second generation, you would have to be a silver. So up here, instead of you being a bronze, you would have to be a silver. So you want to get up the compensation plan, because your group, as it begins to develop and people are earning commissions down here, you want to make sure you're getting paid on as many generations as possible. And as you can see, just through this example, all these people here that have earned checks, just that little 10% check match in this example paid you an additional $1,178 with just this few amount of people earning checks. And again, this goes on through 7 generations. That's why we say this is meant to pay tens of thousands to hundreds of thousands per week. That's the purpose of this particular part of our compensation plan. Now, on top of all this, to go with the back end, we have our lifestyle bonus. Now, a lot of companies out there have been doing what's called car programs. What we decided to do, because we're such a diverse company when it comes to our geographical locations of our offices and our distributors, we're, like we said at the recording of this particular video, we're in 27 countries, and we're adding on to that. So right here, think about it. Once you hit platinum, elite, or higher, you're going to make $100 per week lifestyle bonus. That's $400 per month. If you want to get a car, get a car. If you want to add that to your bills, add it to your bills. It's lifestyle. Once you hit pearl, it's $200 per week. That's $800 per month. Sapphire is $300 per week. That's $1,200 per month. Diamond is $400 per week. That's $1,600 per month. Could you get a nice car if you wanted a car? Could you pay off bills faster? You better believe it. Black Rain Diamond is $500 per week. Lifestyle bonus, that's $2,000 per month. A double Black Rain Diamond, that's $750 per week. That's $3,000 per month. Our triple Black Rain Diamonds is $1,000 per week. That's $4,000 per month. Now, in our company, we have triple Black Rain Diamonds who earn an additional $1,000 per week in lifestyle bonus. This is on top of all their other commissions. They're able to earn that additional bonus to go towards improving their lifestyle. Isn't that a fantastic bonus? Now, we have another additional bonus here that we've added in as a promotion. And again, we don't know how long this promotion will last. We're doing it right now. It's been running for a while. So just hurry up and get involved with this particular bonus, because as you rank advance, we'll pay a one-time bonus. So as soon as you hit manager, very simple, 300 on your left team, 300 on your right team, in volume, we'll pay you an additional $30 one-time bonus on top of your other commissions that you earn. Once you hit senior manager, $60. Once you hit bronze executive, $90. Once you hit silver executive, $200. Once you hit gold executive, that's $500 one-time bonus. Once you hit platinum, $700. Once you hit pearl, that's $1,000. Once you hit sapphire, that's $2,000. Once you hit diamond, that's $4,000. Once you hit Black Rain Diamond, that's $10,000. Double Black Rain Diamond is $15,000 one-time bonus, and triple Black Rain Diamond is $25,000. Now, when you add all of those up, that's over $50,000 in additional bonuses that you will be paid just through rank advancing through our compensation plan. This is on top of all the other ways that you get paid. Now, how do you qualify? I know a lot of folks are asking, okay, how do I qualify? Because now you see the value of getting up to the higher ranks. Now, we have different volume types. Very important to understand. We've got your personal qualifying volume. A lot of times we call that PV. We got your dual team group volume. That's your 2-team structure, right? And you might have put somebody in there in that team, and you might have somebody in your upline that had placed somebody in that team. If they're in your dual team, that volume counts for your dual team volume. And then you've got your personal enrollment tree group volume. That's people you personally sponsor and whoever they sponsor through Infinity. Now, important, if somebody places someone in your team, in the dual team, they do not count for your personal enrollment tree volume. So your enrollment tree group volume is based on personal sponsorship, and that goes on through Infinity of whoever they sponsors. Okay? Very important you understand those 3 types of volume. So how do you qualify as a manager? That's the beginning of our compensation plan as far as ranks go. Well, it's very simple. You have to have at least 50 in qualifying volume, so a 50 PV order yourself, and then you got to have 2 people on your left and your right team. So 1 on your left team, 1 on your right team who have 50. That means you're dual team qualified. So that's the most important thing to understand. That's the basis of getting qualified. Then with your dual team, you got to have 300 on your left team in volume, 300 volume on your right team, and you got to do that within a 1-week period. Once you do that, you will be a qualified manager. So remember the bonuses that come with manager. Now, your earning potential, you can earn up to $1,000 per week. You do not get any check generation bonus. That powerful back end part of our comp plan, you don't get that as a manager, so you don't want to be a manager, but just that long, just a little snap, get out of there. Now, again, you get a $30 rank advance bonus. Senior manager, you got to have that same 50 in PV, qualifying volume through your number. 1 left team, 1 right team with 50. And now you got to have 700 in CV on your left team, 700 in CV, and CV is commissionable volume on your right team. So 700, 700. So 700 in lesser team volume within a 1-week time, that will make you a fully qualified senior manager. You can earn up to $1,000 a week, the same as a manager. You check generation bonus. You make a $60 rank advance bonus though. And then that makes you a senior manager. Now where things start getting fun is at bronze executive. You want to get there as fast as possible. What does it take? You got to have 100 QV, so 100 PV order yourself. That's qualifying volume. You need to have 1,500 on your left team, 1,500 on your right team. You always have to be dual team qualified, meaning you got to have somebody on your left and right team with at least 50 QV. Then you got to have that 1,500 lesser team volume. So if you have 15 on your right, 15 on your left, you have at least 1,500 in lesser team volume. You do that within a 1-week period. And you also need a manager enrollment tree leg. So somebody in one of the legs that you sponsored, it doesn't have to be the person you personally sponsored. It can either be them or somebody they brought in, has to be a fully qualified manager. So you're always going to be focusing on helping people get the manager. Manager is very simple, very easy. Let me back up real quick so you see it. Manager is just where somebody is dual team qualified and they got 300 left, 300 right within 1 week. You got to have, now as a bronze, you got to have 1 manager enrollment tree leg on top of those other qualifications to make you become a bronze. Now we're helping you create great behaviors that's going to equal longer term success. Now instead of earning up to 1,000 a week, you can earn up to 1,500 per week. Now you also get involved in the generation check match bonus. So you get 1 generation of check match bonus, $90 rank advancement bonus. That's a one-time bonus, so now you're moving up. To go silver, you need your 100 in qualifying volume yourself, and then you need 50 left and right, makes you dual team qualified. Now you need 3,000 lesser team volume. So 3,000 on your left team, 3,000 on your right team, and you have to have 2 manager enrollment tree legs. Now what's an enrollment tree leg? Anytime you personally sponsor somebody, that creates a new leg. So you have to have at least 2 legs that has a fully qualified manager in that week in order for you to become a silver executive. You need 2 of those. Now you could earn up to 2,000 per week. You get 2 generations of check match bonus. Now you get also a $200 rank advance bonus. Now to go gold, you'll need that 100 QV through your number. You need to make sure you're binary qualified, 50 left, 50 right with 2 people you sponsored. Right? Now you need 5,000 in lesser team volumes. You need 5,000 on your left team, 5,000 on your right team. And now you also need 3 manager enrollment tree legs. Now, this allows you to earn up to 4,000 per week. You see things getting more exciting here. Now you can earn 3 generations of check match bonus. And you also get a one-time $500 rank advance bonus. Now, I know that when people see this, they're going, okay, I can see that as I go up the compensation plan, I'm getting more and more rewarded. So the more you produce, the more rewards you get. Very important to understand. Now, Platinum Elite, now we kick it up another level. And let me take a little time here to break this down for you. Now you have to have 200 in QV. That's your personal order. So your personal order or order from a retail or preferred customer counts for that 200. And you've got to be dual team qualified. Remember that, 50 left, 50 right. Now, on top of that, remember what it took for you to go gold. You needed 5,000 lesser team volume. Now your enrollment tree legs are kicking in now at platinum, because you need 10,000 in group qualifying volume with no more than 5,000 coming from any one leg in 1 week. This has to happen in 1 week. Also, 4 manager legs. Now, I've drawn this out here because anytime you personally sponsor somebody, I'm showing you here as an example, these 4 people here in this example are people that you have personally sponsored. And these numbers here, the 6,000, that represents how much group volume they did. Now, up here at the top, I'll put 10,000 because that's what you need in 1 week in your total group. So in this example here, say this lady here had 6,000. This gentleman here had 2,000. This lady here had 1,000. This gentleman here said had 8,000. I want to bring your attention here to this bullet point where it says 10,000 group volume, and it says maximum per leg is 5,000. So over here, out of this 6,000, the most you could use towards qualifying, you get paid on all of it, but the most you can use towards qualifying to platinum in this example is 5,000. So you can use 5 of that 6,000 towards qualifying. Here, this 2,000, you can use all of that. So that's 7. 5 plus 2 is 7. Here, you can use all of that 1,000. Now you're at 8. And out of this 8,000, you can use 5. So 8 plus 5 would give you 13. So you would have more than the 10,000. And you were able to take advantage of your max legs here. So 5,000 leg max. And you still were able to do it. Now you just need to make sure you get 4 manager legs. So within these 4 legs here, there needs to be a fully qualified manager, which more than likely with this volume there would be. Once you do that, you will become a fully qualified platinum elite. And now you can earn up to 6,000 per week. You get 4 generations of check match bonus. $100 a week lifestyle bonus starts to kick in. So remember we talked about that lifestyle bonus, that $400 per month, and your rank advance bonus goes to $700 one-time rank advance bonus. You're getting rewarded more. Now to become a Pearl Elite, you've now got to have 200 QV, the same. So from this point on, all from platinums above have to have 200 in personal volume. It's really just 4 boxes or so. Very simple. You got to be dual team qualified always. 5,000 QV lesser leg volume in your dual team. That's always from gold and above. Now you got to have 15,000 instead of 10,000 like platinum. You got to have 15,000, right? And no more than 7,500 max per leg. And you got to do this for 2 weeks in a row now. So it was 1 week in a row. Now we're saying step it up. Prove that you got some longevity. Prove that your group is maturing. Do this 2 weeks in a row. And now we want 5 manager legs. Now you can't have any more than 7,500 per leg. So in this example here, you see this leg has 10,000. You can use 7,500 of that. All 2,000 of that leg, all 1,000 of this lady's leg. And this gentleman, you can use 7,500 of that leg. So if you took 7,500 of this leg, this 10,000 leg, you took 7,500 of this 8,000, you can see that's 15,000. You've made it, right? So what you're concerned about now is these 5 manager legs. Now, I'm only showing 4 legs here, so you'd have to have sponsored another leg that has a fully qualified manager. That's somebody doing 300 left team, 300 right team, and being binary qualified. Very simple. Once you do this, you become a fully qualified Pearl Elite. You can earn up to 8,000 per week. You see how much? Now, why do we put that cap there, by the way? Because the power of this compensation plan can pay out so much so fast that the company has to stay in business. But I think you need to realize that, man, this is incredible weekly potential here. And again, once you get to the higher rates, then we take this off. We take these caps off. But in the meantime, we got to put some caps there to keep the company healthy and alive and profitable while paying out these incredible generous commissions. Now you get 5 levels, generation check match bonus. You get $200 per week lifestyle bonus. As long as you're fully qualified Pearl, that $200 is going to come every single week. That's $800 per month. And you get that $1,000 rank advance bonus. A lot of great things are happening. Let's keep rising. Sapphire. Remember, now these three here are going to stay the same. These first three, 200 personal volume, dual team qualified, 5,000 lesser leg volume in your dual team. Now you go to 20,000 in group qualifying volume, no more than 10,000 from any one leg. And you got to do that for 3 weeks in a row. You got to go now, you got to get more mature with your team. 6 manager legs. Here I'm only showing 4, so that means you have to sponsor at least 2 other people that has a fully qualified manager in it. Again, you can use 10,000 max per leg to get to this 20. So out of this 14, you can take 10. You can take all of that 3, all of that 2 in this example, and then you can take 10,000 out of this 11,000. You see you've got it. Just with these 2 legs. You got 10,000 here. Out of that 14, 10,000 out of this 11, you got your 20. See again, now you got some buffer here. That's another 5,000 between the 3 and the 2. So now you got 25,000. You're more than qualified here to be a Sapphire. So what are we looking for? We're looking for those 6 manager legs, making sure you got a fully qualified manager leg for those 3 weeks in a row. 6 manager legs, and it can be the same ones as long as they're qualified every week. You need 6 separate legs. Look what happens. You move up to $10,000 per week earning potential here. You get 6 generations of check match bonus, $300 a week lifestyle bonus, or $1,200 per month as long as you qualified Sapphire every week. $2,000 rank advance bonus. It's getting stronger. Diamond. Everybody that I know that's serious about financial freedom in this incredible industry of network marketing wants to be a diamond. Now you got to roll up your sleeves and go to work here. These first 3, the same. 200 QV personal, dual team qualified, 5,000 QV lesser team volume. Now you got to have 25,000 in group volume. That's enrollment tree volume. Enrollment tree, not dual team, enrollment tree volume. No more than 12,500 per leg max for 4 weeks in a row. 7 manager legs. Now the maximum manager legs that you're going to have in our comp plan is 7. So right here now, you're really rocking your business. Now let's go look and make sure you qualify. 12,500 max from any one leg to get to this 25. 16,000 here, so you've got at least 12,500 there. You can use all 4,000 there, all 2,000 there. Out of this 15,000, you can use a max of 12,500. You take this first leg and this fourth leg here, and you got 25,000. There you go. You made your group volume. Again, now you got some cushion room between this 4 and 2. So your qualifying volume for that week was 26,000. See, you got your 12, it's more than that. 12,500, 12,500, that's 25,000 plus your 6. So it's 31,000 for that week would have been your total qualifying volume, 31,000. So now that's beautiful. Now, what about that leftover volume? That's 6,000. So you see this leftover volume? That helps you qualify for the next week. You see how awesome that is? That's powerful. So we have rollover volume that you can use to help you qualify going into the next week. That's why you want to build up these extra legs. Just remember, you can't use any more than 12,500 from any one leg. Now you can earn up to 20,000 per week, 7 generations. Now you're maxing out all the check match generation potential because now you're at 7 generations once you're a diamond elite. $400 per week lifestyle bonus, $1,600 per month, $4,000 one-time rank advance. You are rocking. Things are going great. Your team is building. You got a lot of maturity in your team. Now let's talk about becoming a black ring diamond. You really have to step it up here, but it's so possible because of the highly consumption model that we have with our products. It's a high consumption model product line that we have that allows people to use and replace over and over, and people are experiencing incredible testimonies with our products. But now Black Rain Diamond, those first 3 are still the same. See how simple this is? 200 QV, personal volume, dual team qualified, 5,000 lesser team volume in your dual team. Now you got to have 75,000 group qualifying volume, no more than 25,000 from any one leg. And you got to do that 4 weeks in a row. Still got to have your 7 manager legs. That didn't change. That's not going to change anymore. So now, if you look at it, what you're staring at is that 25,000 max leg, leg per leg max, right? So I'll go over and look at this 30, And I've got 25 I can use of that. I can use all 15 of this second person's group. I can use all 12,000 of this lady's group here. I can use 25,000 of the 27,000 here. So when I go and I'm looking at this, I know I'm first of all going to look and see where my maxes are. So I'm looking at that 30 leg, I got 25 here. I go at this 27,000 leg. I've got 25 there. 25 times 2, that's 50,000. Now I need to get another 25,000 to make 75, right? So then I've got use all 15,000 here, use this particular 12,000 here. Now I needed, what did I need? I needed 25. I've got 27 here. So now I've got 77,000 in qualifying group volume. I've done it in this example. You've done it. You made it happen here. Now what are we looking for? 7 manager legs. That means you have to have 3 other people personally sponsored between them or somebody in their team that is a fully qualified manager. Now look what happens here. Unlimited. You can earn unlimited per week. Now we match you on the dual team at 10,000 per week. But in the other ways we pay, it goes to unlimited. Isn't that awesome? You're getting 7 generations of check match bonus. Now your lifestyle bonus goes to 500 per week or 2,000 per month, as long as you're fully qualified Black Rain Diamond every week. $10,000 one-time rank advance bonus. You're getting rewarded. To go double Black Rain Diamond, those first 3 are staying the same. So now this 4th qualifier, which is 120,000 group qualifying volume for 4 weeks in a row, no more than 40,000 coming from any one leg. The manager legs are the same. So what are we looking at first and foremost? We know we got to have 120,000. We're looking for our max legs in this example. Here, say this group did 50, this group did 20,000, they did 30,000, 45,000. We know we can use 40,000 out of that 50. We know we can use 40,000 out of that 45. So now that gives us 80 between those 2 legs. We need another 40,000. We've got 30, we've got 20, that's 50. That gives us 10,000 more than we needed. We're at 130,000 group qualifying volume. We got some volume rolling to the next week. We're unlimited income potential with 10,000 max coming out of the dual team. The rest of it now, that generation check match is kicking in, giving us unlimited potential. For those 7 generations, we're picking up $750 per week lifestyle bonus. That's $3,000 per month. $15,000 one-time rank advance bonus. We are rocking, aren't we? Now, if you put your head down and you do what I share most people to do when they get started with the company and they tell me, listen, I want to go for financial freedom. For those of you who really are going to replace your income, and then those for financial freedom for sure, you get your mindset on one day, I'm going triple Black Rain Diamond. All it is maturing out a team, talking to everybody you know, giving them the choice to say yes or no to the opportunity. There's going to be some people say yes. Most people will say no to your business. You got 7 billion people in the world. You don't need everybody. What do you really need at the end of the day? You need 7 different people. See that 7 manager legs? So you really just need 7 legs and then mature those legs. So I don't know how many people you might have to sponsor, but at the end of the day, you're only going to need 7 people that lead you to the volume you got to do. These first 3 in this example, again, remain the same. 200 qualifying volume for your personal order. Dual team qualified, 5,000 lesser team volume in the dual team. Now, 180,000 group qualifying volume. No more than 60,000 coming from any one leg. You got to do that 4 weeks in a row. So the top of our compensation plan, here it is. 180,000 per week, 4 consecutive weeks with no more than 60,000 coming from any one leg. I'm going to look at that 60,000 number. I'm going to go look at my different legs here. And again, in your back office, you will see what each leg is doing. Anybody you personally sponsor, you'll see what their group volume is. So you'll know, oh, that group is 60, in this example, 70,000. I can use 60 of that towards qualifying. I'm getting paid on all 70, but I can use 60 to qualify. I'm getting 40,000 here in qualifying volume. So now I'm at 100 plus this 30, right? Now I'm at 130. What do I need? 50 more. Do you have it? Yes, you got it. You got 85,000 here. So you got more than enough to be able to be qualified, and you got some rolling volume for the next week. This thing is rocking. Everybody can understand the power of this particular plan. Unlimited per week here at Triple Black Rain Diamond. 7 generations of check match. 1,000 per week lifestyle bonus. $4,000 a month in lifestyle bonus. $25,000 reward as a one-time rank advance bonus. This is unbelievable. So you see the power of our comp plan. I've now went over our compensation plan as far as the different ways that we get paid. I've went over how you qualify, right? So now let's talk about some examples. So a lot of times people see it, and they'll say, okay, I see the compensation plan, the different ways. I see how I qualify. Can you give me some real world examples of how things might play out? I'm gonna give you just a couple examples here. I'm gonna give you what we call our 5-product, 4 new RAIN partners, 2 new RAIN partner team example. Let's go over that one more time. One more time. Let's go back here. One more time. 5 new products, so sell 5 products, okay? Develop 4 new RAIN partners, which means you personally sponsor 4 new RAIN partners, and develop 2 new RAIN partner teams. And let's look at this from a gold fast track pack strategy. Let's take that strategy. Let's say you sold 5 products, right? Now, either you did as a preferred customer or retail, either or. Say you made $20 profit per product. That'd be an additional $100 profit. Now, let's say you personally sponsored those 4 people that are new RAIN partners, and they each bought a gold pack. And then each one of them sponsored 2 people with a gold pack as well. What happens? Now you would have 1 RAIN partner team. You see there? 2 getting 2. See right here? 2 getting 2. That's 1 RAIN partner team. But say you sponsor 2 more, and those 2 got 2, right? And they bought gold packs, so you got more than 50, because all you need is that 50 for the RAIN partner team. So now the CV starts to kick in. So each one of these 4 gold packs is 500 CV. See that? 500 times 4. But then they sponsored 2 people each. That's a total of 8 in your organization. And that's 500, again, 8 times. So what happens? You got 2 live RAIN partner teams, right? So you're getting a $65 credit times 2. That's another $130, right? Now you're getting your FOB. That's your first order bonus. Say you're working at 50% because you bought a bronze pack or higher. In this example, you bought the gold pack. So you're working at 50%. So on this $500, this 500 CV, you made $250. But you made $250 times 1, 2, 3, 4. So you made $1,000 in this example. Plus you got a first order bonus match when your people, they went and sold the pack. So remember these 2 here, they sold gold packs, and those gold packs are 500 CV each. And you're going to make 10% times 500, which is $50, but you're going to make it times 8 because you got 8 packs there. So that's another $400 for you, right? Now you got some CV, which is 3,000 on your left team in your dual team, and now you got 3,000 on your right team. So all the things that we talked about now is playing out right in front of your eyes. Now you got some dual team commissions that are happening because you're going to get 10%, remember, of your lesser side, or 5% of each. In this example, these are equal. So just take 10%, right? That's going to give you 10 cycles times 30. That's $300 additional dollars. Now you've rank advanced. You're a silver. What'd you have to do to be silver? You had to have 3,000 on your left team, remember? 3,000 on your right team. So now you're picking up a couple shares. In this example, let's just say the shares were worth $15 each that week. There's a lot of people getting paid out of that pool, but a lot of people getting paid on the whole company. But let's just say here you picked up another $30. So now through the compensation plan that we train, you're now starting to get paid in multiple ways in the compensation plan, right? Now you got some people earning commissions. So now your people are earning commissions. In this example here, this person here is picking up 30 and then 30 and 30 and 30. So you're going to get your generation check match bonus there. Let's just say 10%, right? So you now that equals 120 total payout to these 4 people. You picked up another $12. So now it's not a big deal, but you're now getting paid in most of the compensation plan. As a matter of fact, you're getting paid in it all. Because now you got the rank advancement bonus taking place. This thing is rocking. You're getting paid in every single part of our compensation plan except the lifestyle bonus. The only thing you're missing is just the lifestyle bonus, and all you got to do is go up a couple more ranks to get the platinum, and you're getting that. So you picked up 380 rank advance bonus. So when you look at the total here, now let's just say this example, you went to work and you did this in a couple of weeks. So we got people that put their heads down. They are able to go out here and start working and developing their business. Let's just say it took you the first week to do this and then the second week to do your other side. And now you're at $2,222 plus your $130 product credit. That's $2,352. So say you started with the Gold Fast Track Pack yourself. You spent $12.99 US. It's different in different parts of the world, but US, $12.99. And you figure out in your part of the world, it's going to be pretty much, it's going to be in the same ballpark. But now, $12.99, I got more than I spent in product back. But I went ahead and built my team. I've got my product in my hand. I sold, in this example, just 5 of my products. I got more. So I'm going to have, in this example, over 20 some products, 20 or more products. So I've got my products in my hand. I've only let go of 5. I got 15 left. So I can use a couple of those. I can sell the rest of those and still make more retail profit, plus put an additional $2,352 in my pocket. That is strong, very strong. Now, another way, I'm going to give you another example here. I said I'm going to give you a couple examples. Let's just say in our dual team, you went out there and you focused on you using 1 box of soap. You find 2 people to use a box of soap. And every month you get at least 1 box of soap. Or since we got a huge coffee drinking population, 80% of the population drinks coffee, that's just a transfer buy. So that's not something people are adding to their life or you're having to educate people on. So you'll do some education on soul, but it's not tough on form and on core because a lot of people are in pain. So those are easy products for them to use, right? But now when you talk about coffee, this is a transfer buy. That's why I said let's just use a couple of different examples. You can say either take 1 box of soul for your people that are dealing with pain and inflammation, or just say 3 boxes of Fused or black coffee during the course of the month. So you find 1 person on your left team, 1 person on your right team. You're doing one of these 2 at the top. I'm showing you either you're doing 1 box of soul or 3 boxes of Fused. And you find 2 people, 1 on your left and 1 on your right team. And they're doing the same. And everybody every month just keeps doing the same. At least 1 box of soul or 3 boxes of Fused. Look to what happens if you just duplicate this 12 months. Say you get 2, 1 on your left and 1 on your right team your first month. Those 2 do the same. So then you got 2 on your left team, 2 on your right team your second month. And it goes 4 on your left, 4 on your right the third month. As that begins to duplicate, look what you got on your team. It's an incredible amount of people that are using the products. Now, what that's going to pay you in this example is $20,475 per month or $5,118 per week. And in this simple theoretical example, you only talk about everybody using 1 box of soul or 3 boxes of Fused. I say 3 boxes of Fused because that's a month's supply for the average coffee drinker. And look at the incredible income potential. Look how that grows from $5 to $15 to $35 to $75 to $155 to $315 to $635 to $1275 to $2555 to $5115 to $10,235. Look what happens here at the 12th month, $20,475, as we let this thing duplicate. As you can see, this is a powerhouse compensation plan, and I just want to thank you for taking the time to attend this. I believe that this should have really helped, increase your confidence and your awareness about what you can earn in our compensation plan. Now what you got to do is you got to share this with all of your team members. The beautiful part about this training, it's a video. You can stop, you can pause it, you can rewind, you can fast forward, you can go through this as many times as you need to master it. And if you've got questions, just get together with your upline leader, find somebody that has this dialed in until you've got it dialed in, and then go teach this to your team until they've mastered it. I believe that once everybody truly understands the power of this compensation plan, you will develop an incredible amount of speed and momentum in your organization. So again, thank you for taking the time. This has been a great deal to me because I love sharing this to let people see the potential. You don't have to settle for less when you can have more. Now all you've got to choose is how fast do you want to go. And again, stay the course, can keep adding to your life, and keep changing lives at the same time. That's what we do here at Rain. We help people with their lives, and we definitely change things. So let's go out here and make it rain. Take care.